What's up everybody, DP Connect at D-Life HD, and today we're going to be talking about Shikhondo Soul Eater. Listen, we love top-down shooters. Even if we've never heard of them, we're going to check it out. Was the gamble worth it? Let's find out. First, let's talk about what we like about the game. The best part of the game is the interface. It probably has the nicest interface we've ever seen. The colors are great, the font choices are fantastic, and the way that the flower-like structures rotate, it's not only a thing of beauty, but also kind of addictive. The graphics are also really different and work well for this type of game. The gameplay is really good. You have a ton of different enemies to shoot at, a ton of different bullets and stuff to dodge, and a wide variety of unique and weird looking bosses to fight. While we think the bosses are weird looking, that's not exactly a bad thing. They're uniquely special, and that's the part of the charm of this game. The touch controls, like any top-down shooter on mobile, are really quite good. You just have to move your finger over the screen and the character follows your finger. The movement feels really good and you won't have any issues moving the character around. The music throughout the game is fantastic and kind of sounds like a relaxing dojo in some parts, and then ramps up to rock and roll type of music when you meet boss battles. It's really good and very Asian inspired. Alright, now let's talk about what we don't like about the game. While the graphics are really nice and different, there are times when the bosses and graphical elements zoom in and they become very pixelated. It's not terrible when in the normal zoomed out play, and it's a shame that a game that looks this pretty and has so much great art style wouldn't have adequate quality control. There's no story, which is fine because it's a shooter, but it would have been great if we had at least gotten some history behind the graphical elements or a little biography for the bosses. They look so cool that the background info on them would have been absolutely fantastic. While the controls are good, the mechanic to release the power-ups is kind of interesting because you have to tap 2 fingers on the screen and the screen doesn't always recognize that. It can be kind of frustrating when you have to pull off a move but can't because the screen isn't reading your finger inputs. The easy mode is really easy, so if you want even the least of a challenge, don't play it on easy. Play it on normal and die a few times. It makes the game so much better. Trust us. The game has several game modes that you would find on most top-down shooters, but they all seem to be played the same way with slight differences and slight challenges. While there's not much versatility in these modes, they should still provide some replay value. All in all, there's a whole lot to like here in terms of design and art style of the game. And that aspect is truly top-notch, and while the game has some drawbacks and doesn't bring much more to the table than just a pretty face, we still want to give it a recommendation. So with that said, this game is awarded a general D-Life HD approval rating. Alright everybody, thanks for joining me. Let me know by commenting below if you agree with me or my opinions or have your own to share. If you like this video, remember to smash the like button because it really helps us out a lot. If you want more content like this, remember to subscribe because we release mobile game content like this very regularly. Also, remember to follow us on Twitter and Facebook for more game updates. And lastly, remember to always stay one up.